Steph Curry has made millions on the basketball court, and today we're taking a look at how he spends it. From multi-million-dollar homes to high-end cars and charitable giving, we'll explore the shocking ways Steph spends his fortune. Stick around to see how he mixes luxury with making a difference in the world. Let's kick things off with a look at an impressive purchase, a massive mansion. In 2019, he dropped a whopping $31 million on a luxurious home in Atherton, California. This place wasn't just a house, it was a full retreat. It featured a custom poolside cabana, a guest house, and even a virtual golf course with 60 bands. This extravagant property sat in the heart of the most expensive neighborhood in America. However, things didn't stay perfect for long. When the Warriors moved to a new arena, Steph found himself facing long daily drives to practice, making him late multiple times. So, he decided to buy another property. This time, it was an $8 million luxury penthouse just a couple of miles from the new arena. So, to keep up with his busy schedule, Steph added a penthouse to his collection, all for the sake of being on time. Speaking of luxury, you can't forget his car collection. Among the standout cars in his garage is the Porsche Panamera Turbo S, a car worth over $180,000. This sleek ride boasts 620 horsepower, a top speed of nearly 200 miles per hour, and can go from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds. However, in 2018, Steph's fast lifestyle nearly caught up with him when he was involved in a three-car crash. Although he walked away unharmed, his $180,000 Porsche didn't fare so well and was totaled. But for Steph, a loss like that is just a minor setback. Despite this, it's clear that giving back is just as important to him as his spending. In 2022, Steph teamed up with Snoop Dogg to renovate the Boys and Girls Club in Long Beach, California. The makeover included new basketball hoops, custom murals, and a fresh coat of paint for the walls. The project ended up costing over $100,000, but that wasn't all. Over the next few years, Steph pledged to rebuild 20 more gyms, all with the aim of benefiting kids in California. This is just one example of how he constantly gives back to the community. During the 2021 holiday season, Steph took it a step further by launching Christmas with the Currys. The program helped families in Oakland by donating food, books, and school supplies. By the end of the season, he had donated over $5 million to the people of Oakland, spreading joy and support to families who need it the most. While he's known for his generous heart, he's also not afraid to show a little frustration. In 2016, during a game against the Clippers, Steph lost his temper after being called for a foul and threw his mouthguard into the crowd. This led to a $5,000 fine from the NBA. It wasn't an isolated incident either. Just months later, he threw his mouthguard again, hitting a fan in the process, resulting in a $25,000 fine. And it didn't stop there. In the following season, he did it again, earning a $50,000 fine. In total, Steph has paid $77,000 in fines because of his mouthguard habit. But losing money wasn't just limited to fines. In 2021, Steph ventured into the world of NFTs. He bought a Bored Ape NFT for $180,000 and continued to make purchases in this new digital market. At one point, his NFT collection was worth over $300,000. However, when the crypto market crashed in 2022, his investments lost half their value, costing him around $150,000. It just goes to show how unpredictable some investments can be, even for someone as wealthy as Steph. Another place where Steph put his money was in the world of esports. As a longtime gamer, he decided to invest $37 million into TSM, one of the top esports teams in the world. This investment helped TSM build the largest and most expensive gaming facility in North America. The center cost $13 million and included features like a content studio, fitness center, and even a drain pod for relaxation. Steph's passion for gaming is just as strong as his passion for basketball, and he's been making moves to turn that passion into something bigger. In December of 2021, Steph became the NBA's all-time leader in three-point shots, a record that solidified his place in basketball history. To celebrate this achievement, He bought his teammates Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Andre Iguodala brand new Rolex watches worth $38,000 each. Talk about a generous gift for his friends. When it comes to shoes, Steph is no different. His love for footwear has led him to customize shoes for various charitable causes. He has created special editions of his signature Curry sneakers to raise money for victims of wildfires, cancer research, and more. But his most notable shoe venture was in 2021 when he launched the Curry Genesis Flow, an NFT sneaker that raised over $1.2 million for his Eat, Learn, Play Foundation. This was one of the most significant charity-driven projects tied to his brand. Despite all these luxurious splurges, Steph hasn't been afraid to invest in his future. He spent millions of dollars on creating a media empire with his production company, Unanimous Media. His first film, Breakthrough, earned over $36 million in profit. Since then, the company has been involved in many other projects, including documentaries, celebrity game shows, and even an animated series called Good Times. In 2021, Unanimous Media secured a major deal with NBC worth up to $100 million. With this partnership, Steph is building his media empire, and it's only a matter of time before it's worth billions. Of course, all this wealth doesn't come without its costs. In addition to his lavish lifestyle, taxes take a huge chunk out of his income. With his high-paying contracts and residence in California, Steph has paid over $142 million in taxes throughout his career. That's more than enough to buy 1,000 luxury cars. In conclusion, Steph Curry's lifestyle is a mix of jaw-dropping luxury, surprising generosity, and a few financial missteps along the way. He's not afraid to spend big on himself, his community, and his investments. And with his media company on the rise, it's clear that his future holds even more exciting ventures. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What do you think about the way he spends his money? Is there anything you'd spend your millions on if you had them? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And that concludes our video showcasing the world of luxury. If you enjoyed this content, please show your support by giving us a thumbs up. We appreciate you tuning in, and we look forward to having you join us in our upcoming videos.